There's a line you cross where letting go feels stronger than holding on, and that's where your real power begins. The path to true strength is not about force, but a profound inner shift. It's the art of choosing yourself with a quiet, unwavering certainty. The ancient Stoics forged a system of thought for this very purpose. Today we'll walk through 7 rules of self-possession, rules that teach you to walk with dignity, to protect your spirit, and to become the calm center of your own world. Rule 1. Release what insists on drifting away. A core Stoic principle is to understand what is within your control. Chasing a person, a dream, or a feeling that is already moving from you is a battle against the nature of things. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that to expect the world not to change is to resist reality itself. The act of chasing often comes from a need for answers, for a final chapter that makes the hurt make sense. But what if the closure you seek isn't in catching it, but in the peace you find when you stop running, when you release your grip, your vision clears, you start to notice who stands with you. You feel the ground solid beneath your own 2 feet. Your worth is not a prize to be captured. Rule 2. Never barter your dignity for scraps of affection. This is not arrogance, it is the bedrock of self-preservation. The philosopher Seneca urged us to cultivate love within ourselves first. Pleading for the bare minimum of care teaches your deepest self a corrosive lesson that you are not enough. But you are. You possess a resilience that has weathered private storms. You have been your own shelter. Real connection is not a transaction you negotiate. It is a gift freely offered. The moment you stop asking for permission to be valued is the moment your healing truly takes root. Rule 3. Cease justifying your essence to an unconvinced audience. Explaining your heart's truth to someone determined to misunderstand is an endless, draining task. The teacher Epictetus advised that if someone speaks poorly of you, the flaw is in their perception, not your character. Your value is not a thesis to be defended in debate. It is a truth you live through your actions, your choices, your quiet integrity. The people who are meant for you will not demand a constant translation of your soul. When you stop explaining, your silence becomes an unbreakable shield. Your life becomes the only argument you'll ever need to make. Rule 4. Greet departures with grace and arrivals with openness. This rule is deceptively simple and deeply challenging. It requires the wisdom to see that an ending is often the necessary condition for a new beginning. We can become so fixated on the door that's shut, we ignore the hallway of possibilities now visible. Marcus Aurelius practiced focusing not on what was lost, but on what remained and what could be. Life is not removing something to punish you, it is making space. Every goodbye that wounded you was secretly preparing you to stand alone and to stand firm. Accept what leaves, trust what arrives. This is the practice of becoming unshakable. Rule 5. Cultivate a calm and purposeful detachment. Detachment here is not cold indifference. It is the intelligent protection of your inner peace from the chaos you cannot command. It is the ability to hold things with an open hand and say, if this belongs in my life, it will find its place. If not, I will not be broken by its leaving. The Stoics practiced this by mentally preparing for loss, not to invite sorrow, but to foster profound gratitude and resilience. Your calm center is your greatest source of power. When you cannot be pulled into the storm, you become anchored. Rule 6. Establish boundaries that stand without apology. A boundary is not a wall built from fear, but a gate tended with self-respect. It is your right to say no to what depletes you and yes to what nurtures you. The world will test these lines. People will press against them. But each time you hold firm, you send a fundamental message to your own spirit. My peace is not negotiable. My energy is precious. My time is my own. This is not selfishness. It is stewardship of the one life you've been given. Rule 7. Become the wellspring of your own serenity. This is the ultimate rule, the culmination of all the others. When you seek validation, approval, or happiness primarily from outside sources, you chain your well-being to the unpredictable winds of other people and circumstances. But the moment you decide that your soul is your true home, everything shifts. You no longer require others' apologies to find peace. You stop waiting for external permission to be happy. As Marcus Aurelius found refuge in his own mind, you too can discover that the quietest, safest retreat lies within you. When you are rooted there, nothing can exile you from yourself. You become complete. One day you will think of the person you once were, the one who tried so hard, who asked for so little, who longed to be seen, and you will not judge them. You will understand they were surviving with the tools they had, but now you are building with different tools. You are writing a quieter, sturdier story, a story where you choose your own peace without debate, where your dignity is a given, and where you move forward with a strength forged in every challenge you faced. Remember these 7 rules. Walk with a gentle heart and a firm resolve. Your value is not a question, it is your foundation. Before you go, take a breath and tell yourself quietly, I am my own source, I am my own peace. If this resonated with the person you are becoming, please like this video. It supports this channel, Mindshift Philosophy, and helps others find this path. Subscribe not for me, but for the stronger, quieter you that is already emerging.